We're going live. I just want to start by saying that had beanies and weenies for dinner. Ike's famous beanies and weenies.
I wouldn't say famous yet.
Well, soon to be world famous.
Soon to be world famous beanie weenies.
Yeah, it was good, but I think you used a little too much barbecue sauce. No, brown sugar.
No, it was brown sugar.
It was good though.
Yeah, I whenever I was adding it and it just went, I was like, yeah, that's enough.
If you can hear us, if you can see us, let us know in the chat. Charles is behind the scenes. He's producing the show today at the wheel with Cars and Cameras.
Thanks, Charles.
He's doing super chats. He's switching our photos and stuff like that and kind of monitoring the stream all at once. So it's a lot of jobs we're throwing at him. All right. Again, if you can hear us, if you can see us, let us know. And, yeah. We got to be sure to try to keep eye contact with the camera, not the screen.
Absolutely,
too. I'm bad at that as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is the episode dedicated to Ike's wreck on the Honduki, at least the behind the scenes part of it.
Right.
Because there's a lot more that went down than in the episode. But before we get into that, we're going to let a couple more people join, and I got a couple things to.
You know, I got a complaint.
What's that?
About your job.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You being the cameraman and all.
Yeah.
You know, when I got in my accident.
Yep.
You turned the camera off.
I did.
I mean, there was some good stuff that you missed.
A lot of it would have had to get cut out.
Well,
but you're
bleeped.
right. You're right.
Probably bleep.
I don't know where to draw the line. You know what I mean? I feel like to a point you have to, respect maybe someone's privacy when they get injured. But
I mean, it's not like I was crying like a baby or anything like that.
I guess we'll never know. I didn't get it on camera.
No, I didn't even cry.
I know.
So, I mean, I think I would have been fine with it.
Okay.
I really would have.
I was about to say next time, but
I hope there will never,
not next time,
ever be a next time.
That's right.
You know, if you roll something and get hurt, I'm gonna have the camera right in your face.
Awesome, and I'll probably.
How you feeling, John?
Start crying. Yeah.
I mean, tell me what's going on, John.
Yeah.
Is that bone sticking out of your skin?
It is
frightening you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Anyway. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. All the super chats from today's episode are going to go towards Ike's medical bills.
Oh, my goodness.
Surprise, buddy. He does have good insurance, but even good insurance is not that good these days, turns out.
I do not have good insurance. In fact, the woman at the doctor's office, the
clinic?
where I got my surgery.
Yeah.
I sat down. Do we need to start from the beginning?
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Okay, so it needs to start from the beginning, but we'll get to that insurance part.
Okay.
Yes.
But before we get into Ike's wreck, Ike bought a new car recently, and he wanted to save it for the podcast to tell me about it.
Well, I thought it would be good. I sold a car.
So, your 99 wagon, right?
No, it was a 2001.
Oh.
I sold my 2001 BMW 328. No,
325i.
325.
Wagon.
325i wagon, and it had the a sports package in it and stuff.
Yeah. 5-speed stick.
It was a really cool car, but it had like 320,000 miles on it or something. It was over 300,000 miles. But I think someone replaced the engine in it because, I mean, it ran good, and it didn't leak any oil, and it had oil in it, because I checked. So a buddy of mine, he'd been wanting it for a while. He plans on, don't hate me, guys, he plans on LS swapping this BMW wagon and putting it on the track, like, autocross stuff. So he wanted the car. I sold him the car for pretty much exactly what I had in it. And I don't know, I had a lot of money in my pocket, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy something else.
Dude. So what is it?
Well, a friend of mine he needed some money to put towards his new shop that he's putting up, or the land that he's buying for the shop.
He's putting up a shop now?
Not now,
Okay.
because wood prices are crazy.
Right.
So me buying this car would give him all the money he needed to buy the land behind his house for the shop. So he called me up and asked if I would buy the car. He was going to put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, for the price we discussed, and he was like, yep. And I was like, all right. And pretty much we had the car delivered and everything. So
what is it?
it's a convertible.
Yeah?
Yes.
What? Not yet. Not yet. What generate 90s, right?
It is 90s.
When I think 90s convertible, I think Miata.
I love a Miata.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and pull it up, Charles. I know what it is, man. He brought our buddy
yeah.
Jason's Mustang Fox body convertible. Can't believe you bought that car, dude.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, the price was right, and it's got 80,000 original miles on it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
But the engine is garbage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I bought the car, and I've got 2 351 Windsors sitting in my shop, crate engines, that I might put a 351 in it, or I just might go a 302.
Either
Not
one
sure.
would be cool, man.
Yeah. I know I
Do Fox body build?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Fox bodies are I never, in the 90s when they came, when I was in high school and I saw Fox bodies everywhere, I was like, I hate those cars. I mean, I just, it didn't do anything for me, and I don't know, as I got older, it kind of grew on me. How do you feel about Fox bodies?
I've always ironically loved Fox bodies. You know, I would have to wear like a mullet wig to drive it.
I'm growing my mullet out right now.
Yeah,
too,
I think they're
so.
sweet though. I mean, for drag racing, they're the best, obviously. But
I didn't want a convertible Fox body, but you know, when one just kind of falls in your lap, and at the prices cars are right now and stuff, and the prices of the Fox bodies going up, you got to get what you can get.
yeah,
And I had a really nice Fox body not too long ago, but I let my buddy Frank get it back. Mm-hmm. So it was the last Fox body I had was a 1979 Mercury Capri. So it's the first year of the Fox body, and the Mercury Capri, it's a Mercury, but it's a Mustang, basically.
yeah.
And the only difference is the fenders are flared out more on the Capri than the Mustang.
Cool. I think everyone that's going to be here is probably here. So
Okay.
let's give them what they came here for, man.
This.
Yeah. Yeah, Ike's wreck. I'll start by saying it started as a regular day at work. We were 3/4 of the way done shooting this Honduki video, and we just had to run some hot laps and get a thumbnail. You saw the hot laps, you saw the whole thumbnail story, and then afterwards, we were supposed to be going to Virginia International Raceway with the cross cart and the trophy cart. They have like a rally course up there.
Yeah.
We were going to be there with the guys from Racing for Heroes, and we're just going to rip around. It's going to be a ton of fun. But then around, what was it, 2 or 3 p.m.?
It was right before we were going to leave.
Yeah, it was like probably 30 minutes before we were supposed to load up and go. I rolled the Honduki.
Yeah, I did. So, it happened so fast. Let me see. We were taking some thumbnail shots at the start line of the track, and I thought that was pretty good. In fact, you got one. Was it a thumbnail for today's video?
That was the other day.
It was the other day.
Yeah.
At the starting line, and I looked at it, and the front wheels up off the ground.
It was pretty sweet. Yeah.
That was a good shot. We should have stopped there. But, you know, we want the best for our viewers, so we went for another shot, and For some reason, I feel like it was the second go-around, but you say it was the first go-around.
Yeah, you did a dry run to just make sure that this was the spot
Okay.
that you should be going sideways. And I was like, yeah. And so you turn around and knows that
Yeah.
first hot one.
I feel like maybe if the Honduki might have had a thumb throttle rather than a twist throttle, I might not have had that issue.
Let me ask you, dude, if it had a rear brake that actually worked really well, could you have just hit the rear brakes and straightened it out?
No.
Really? Not
No.
even while you were still going sideways? Not
No,
completely
sir.
sideways, but
No,
a little
sir.
bit? Really?
No, that thing was already out of control.
Okay.
There wasn't anything I can do about it. I mean, I looked at the slow motion and stuff, and yeah, there's
Pull it up, Charles.
just nothing that could have. Once I started losing it, there weren't no saving that.
Yeah.
I feel like there are two things that could have saved it. You know, if I had stayed in it, it would probably come all the way around. Back tires.
Big donut.
Yeah. When I let out of it, I feel like the rear tires slowed down enough that when they did, they bit while it was sideways, causing the rollover. If I had stayed in it, I might have done a little loop-de-loop and maybe been able to hold on to it long enough to finally come out of it.
Yeah.
Another thing, the thumb throttle. I think the thumb throttle would have been a little bit quicker on the letting off the throttle rather than the twist grip. And maybe I could have come out of it faster and been okay. But that twist throttle has you have to like turn it and then grab it and turn it again.
Yeah.
So there's a lot there. So yeah, so
it's crazy how fast the footage is. Like, if you play it one more time. Yeah, sorry, Charles.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all.
Know how to pause it. Mouse up on the screen. All right.
And hold that camera straight, man.
Yeah. Anyway, it happened really fast. Like that's why I put the camera speed up on the screen. It's because like if you look at it at even 25%, it's like why can't you correct it? It's like well, when you watch it at full speed, it all happens very quick.
I think like 25% was like the best view, and you can really see that I turned into the slide and it was not enough soon enough.
I think it's absolutely crazy that you said, I feel like I'm going to kill myself on this thing. I said, the steering radius is not that good, so it slides and you can't catch. I predicted the future.
We pretty much knew that this thing was a handful.
Yeah. And,
I mean, it's so fast. I truly believe that four-wheeler, if you go wide open, all 5 gears, it's 100-mile-per-hour four-wheeler.
Probably.
I really think that.
Yeah.
And it's just got more power than traction, and it's a handful. So short and stubby. I mean, I'm not at all surprised that one of us is here with a sling.
Yeah.
With their arm in the sling. So anyhow, yeah. I mean, that was at the end of the day. Gosh.
I mean, yeah. We're going to get to everyone's super chats at the end of the show, just so you know. Let's just do that.
It was we did so good. That thing was a rocket.
Yep.
And I don't know. I swear I almost feel like I knew it was going to happen, thinking about it now.
I mean, some of these projects, like, you get this feeling like something bad is about to happen. It might be different for you, but for me, it's like you get a really, really uneasy feeling, and the Honduki did it for me. The other ones that did it for me, every time I get on the Ducati, it gives me that really just like impending doom, I think, is the feeling.
Right.
The lawnmower was right there, too.
I don't know. I felt real comfortable with the lawnmower. Yeah, the lawnmower surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah.
When it did what it did. But it was my fault. It was. And it was almost exactly
the same
the
situation.
same situation as the Honduki, but I just landed differently.
Yep.
So, it my shoulder, you could have seen it looked like carpet burn right on my shoulder. So I landed directly on my shoulder, and I felt no pain. I mean,
Not at first.
not at first. I got thrown off. I landed. The Honduki rolled over drove over the top of me, and I'm sitting there and then grabbed my shoulder and how graphic do I need to get?
You can be
Okay.
yeah.
It was like a golf ball lump on my shoulder, and whenever I touched it, I was like, I messed up. Let's go to the hospital. And we walked to the car, and about 15 minutes later, that's when the pain set in.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
Adrenaline is kind of a crazy thing.
It
man.
is.
You were walking straight to the car.
Well, I was a little hunched over.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
when you were standing in line at the ER,
Yeah.
you look like an 80-year-old man, dude.
Well, I mean, I was trying to get the most comfortable.
You were like,
position.
that was scary.
If
dude.
I
scary,
like sat up and stuff, that's when it really started hurting.
yeah,
So I just kind of hunched over and just got into a good position where I could tolerate it.
yeah.
So let me tell you, those nurses at the hospital,
Oh, come on, dude.
I was like a sprinkler.
They liked his hat.
Yes, they did. Every single one of those nurses was super hot.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I was almost glad to be there.
Dude, no, you're lying. You're not.
No, I'm serious. I didn't get any numbers. Didn't get any dates.
Darn.
But if you're watching right now, call me. Please.
Awesome. So they take you to surgery. The guy initially tells you that, it looks like a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, because the lump and everything, they were like, oh, your shoulder's dislocated, and I was like, that's a good thing, right? And, they were like, yeah, we'll get it popped back into place. And I was like, hoping that it was like dislocated. I didn't want any broken bones. I didn't want anything bad, And I don't know, after the x-rays, they came in and they told me the news that I had torn all the tendons in the upper part of my shoulder. And the big lump was whatever the bones are on top. Nothing was holding them, so they were just kind of pushing out on
So
the
those
skin.
were bones.
Those were bones.
Huh.
Yeah. So the surgery, basically, big washer, drill through the bones, put a wire through it, washer on the underneath, pull everything together, and we're hoping that the tendons will reattach themselves, and there's going to be a lot of physical therapy and pain and all that stuff. But hopefully, supposedly, I'm going to make a 100% recovery.
I think today is 22 days after surgery. They waited about 5 days.
Yeah, they wanted to wait for the swelling to go down.
Yeah.
So I was on like some pain meds, some muscle relaxers, ibuprofen.
You were pretty juiced up, man.
Yeah, I mean it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I still hurt. I didn't like the way the drugs made me feel.
Yeah.
Drowsy. I couldn't drive, but after the surgery, I think I took drugs for maybe a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I've been off of them ever since. So no painkillers. If I'm doing something wrong, I want to feel it. I feel like it'll help me recover faster.
It's like
if I know
there's pain,
that
you just won't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you're 22 days out of surgery. Do you feel any better than, like, where's the pain timeline at? So starting with the wreck, like out of 10.
Oh, the wreck, like 15 minutes after the wreck,
Yeah.
I would give my pain level probably 6 or 7.
What about that night after?
After I got out of the hospital and stuff, I would probably put it more like 10.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're like, after the wreck pre-surgery, you're drugged up. You're still at a 10?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
it was bad.
Yeah.
As long as I like stayed still, I was okay. But the second I started doing some moving and stuff, that pain like spiked to like a 10. And then I had my surgery, and it was like immediate like relief.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Like that 10 went more like to a 2 or 3.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty big. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, it's the painkillers they got me on and stuff, because they put me on some good stuff. I mean, they
Controlled substances.
yeah, they put me on some good stuff. Yeah. So the next day, I was still at a 2, and I'm like, well, everything should have like worn off, like the numbing and all that stuff. I was like, I'm still doing pretty good, and I don't know. As long as I take it easy, the pain level is still probably like a 2. If I overdo it, which I have done on several occasions, the pain will go up. But as long as I like chill, I'm okay. So, oh yeah, we didn't even talk about my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I messed up my knee too. Must have twisted it or something when I got thrown off the 4-wheeler. Had some X-rays taken right, like on my follow-up from the surgery.
Like 2 weeks ago, week and a half?
About 2 weeks ago. And they didn't see any broken bones, but they kind of figured that I probably like stretched some tendons, muscles, something. I probably twisted my leg in a funny way, and they said, stay off my feet and don't pick up anything. So that's where I'm at, doing a whole lot of relaxing as much as I can, and that's it.
So you still at like a 2 or a 3 right now?
Like right now, this second, I'm at a 1. Like, but I'm just kind of sitting here, like
Not moving. Yeah.
Now I feel like if I sit back in the chair and prop up my arm a little bit, oh well, even that right now, that kind of takes it down to like before I even got hurt.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't last long. It just kind of starts hurting again. I have to move a little bit, and then I'm good for another however long. So, yeah.
So 2 weeks and physical therapy starts, and then playing it by ear in terms of when you can start lifting stuff, when you can start working, when you start
Working
riding.
on the Biscayne.
Yeah, you got
Get ready for the power tour this
Yeah.
year. I'm a little afraid that I might not be able to make the power tour. I don't know. I've got to see what the follow-up or the physical therapy and stuff, how long I'm going to be doing the physical therapy, how often do I have to come in.
You should definitely do all the physical therapy. That's what everyone has been saying.
Yeah, can I drive a stick shift?
Yeah.
More importantly, a column shift? I don't know. It's just, I'm ready to get healed. This could not have come at a worse time. Like this winter. Wintertime would have been a perfect time to get hurt.
Yeah.
Because you're indoors, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
But anyhow. Yeah, and I don't, I wasn't wearing any of my safety equipment except for the helmet. I don't think any of that stuff would have helped with the shoulder injury, with the way I landed on it and stuff. I don't even think the what are the
Like a shoulder pad?
shoulder pads. I don't think the shoulder pads would have worked at all either, because I landed directly on it and it, mushed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if y'all are going to do anything stupid, make sure you got some safety equipment on.
For real.
If you got a bad feeling, put on some safety equipment. even though it might not have worked for me, there's still that small chance it might have. You know, and it might help you too.
So you're going to get back on the Honduki at some point?
Absolutely, but that's a straight line vehicle. Like, you should not, which I knew it. Don't be drifting no four-wheelers around. I mean, tall center of gravity, you know, they're going to flip. I was just trying to make it look good for everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
It happens.
It happens.
But you're going to be back at it.
Yeah, but I'm going to be a lot safer.
Yeah.
If I have a bad feeling about it, I'm sorry. I'm going to put Charles on it.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm getting too old for this stuff.
Yeah. But the good news is, supposed to make full recovery.
Supposed to, yeah.
We have Charles.
Yeah.
So we're keeping our regular production schedule, thankfully.
Right.
So, yeah, that's kind of the story of that. You got anything else to add?
Well, not really. Unless, you know, do we want to talk about from the beginning to end? Or did we go over it pretty good?
We went over it pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Gosh, I got to say it again. Be safe out there, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
Yep.
I think I got a good name for me. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear it?
Yep.
I mean, I had a friend of mine named with a name like this, and I think it's very fitting. Flipper. I mean,
love it.
How many times have I flipped stuff?
You are a flipper, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
they call him Flipper.
that was a great show back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that show, Flipper. That was great. The dolphin.
Yeah.
And stuff. So.
Well, let's get to some super chats, guys. I know that we have a lot of questions from people.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking, so I don't know, but looks like we got a ton. So thanks everyone for your donations. They're going straight to the Ike.
Thank you.
The Ike Fund.
Yeah, I gotta say,
medical bills.
It's not cheap. Oh yeah, but I didn't get to my medical bills.
Yeah.
Or I was in there talking to the finance lady at the hospital, and she looked at my insurance, and she was like, "You own a business, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Everyone with businesses have lousy insurance."
That's so weird.
My deductible is a $6,300 deductible.
That's gnarly, man.
And I'm not even going to talk about my what I pay every month for insurance. I pay a lot of insurance money, and I hadn't been to the doctor since 1996.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been paying all of this.
Well, you better keep
insurance.
getting checked out, man. Get your eyes looked at. Get your colonoscopy done.
Oh, wait a minute.
Dude, colon cancer, no joke.
I got another year, right?
But the deductible. Anyway, let's get to some super chats. Is that the top of them, Charles, right there? All right, from Josh. Let's help out our man Ike, everyone. Thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
From Buddy Griffin. What's up, Isaac? Will you say Peyton sucks? No.
I can't do that.
No. What? From Jim. I have a Honda Monkey. Would that be a honky? That's pretty good. Dude, how have I never heard of that one before? How have we not thought of that?
Ow.
Is that a bad word? I think so. Oh, boy. We getting demonetized,
boys?
Actually,
I think it's okay since it came from us.
We're going to keep moving.
Okay, good.
From Ryan. Hope you get better, Ike. Here's some
Thank
money.
you.
Have a good dinner.
Appreciate it.
Already had dinner, beanies and weenies.
Beanies and weenies. They were good.
You want to take one?
Okay.
Can you read it? They're pretty small.
I can't read it.
Oh,
I need
got
glasses.
you, dog. I got you. Go to the eye doctor.
I know.
From Travman. I promise I will leave a like and comment for every video on cars and cameras that have the proper safety equipment on.
All right.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll keep us honest for sure.
That's right.
From McStudios 101. Thanks for being you. Thank you. From Terry Kellogg. Sorry you got hurt and hope you recover quickly.
Thank you very much.
I got to say, you are moving a lot faster than you were even 1 week ago.
Before I got here, I vegged out on the couch for several days watching movies. I've been going through a lot of movies, and I've been following the doctor's orders. And if I chill,
everything's fine.
I'm good.
Yeah,
but I know pretty quick when you see me hobbling around, I'm pretty much
done.
I'm overdoing it.
Yeah.
So
it was funny, like because you got hurt before the Backyard 500 weekend with all the YouTube people.
So sucked. Yes.
Yeah. But like you were getting better, and then that happened, and you definitely overdid it.
I definitely.
And you I don't know if you got worse again, but like you were definitely not recovering.
Well,
you're just overdoing it.
That's when my knee really, really, really started messing up.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad my knee was until like that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. From Tom, thanks for the donation, man. Possum Kingdom Power Sports. Does Go Power Sports have a streaker pace setter brake pad? I would give them a call. I'm not 100% sure. They have a ton of different brake pads. If it's just like a classic, I mean, a lot of those old go-karts use like the same little puck. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a little round puck or whatever. But it's a little hard to say. Just give them a call. Yeah, they'll be able to tell you if they have it or not. They're pretty knowledgeable on all that stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Sweeney. I think we're not at the bottom. I think
we're at the
need
bottom.
To scroll up. No, you're good, man. They're coming through fast. Hold on. Okay, back down. There we go. Okay, from JJ Carlisle. What's up, man? Get well soon, Isaac. Shout out to Charles and Peyton. They are doing great. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They came along at the right time.
No kidding.
Yeah.
From Waldo, not much, but hope it helps.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Every little bit helps.
From Josh, did Ike still wear the helmet for the rest of the day?
I actually brought that up, and I did not. So maybe I'll have to wear it like another day to make up for it. They would have made me take it off in the hospital.
They would have like cut it off you.
Yeah, they were talking about cutting my shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I think it was a good shirt.
Yeah,
and I was like, you know what? I think I'll just take it off myself.
I bet that hurt.
Boy. Yes, sir, it did. But I had help with the nurse.
There you go. So it worked out.
Hello, nurse.
All right. From Stan's World. Fan and supporter, pass it on. Stan's World Machine Shop Motors Man Toys. Nice. From Arthur, just glad you didn't break your neck, if that's consoling. LOL.
Yeah. Thank you.
From Scott, get well soon. Love your content.
Appreciate it.
Oh, from Tejas Auto Salon, Jason. I never know what to say for his first. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's okay. Hey, Ike, gotta take it easy and heal well. Thanks, man. Hope to see you at Mini Mayhem. From Sweeney, Isaac. Glad it wasn't any worse. You'll be back in no time.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Absolutely. Oh, from Tyrannus Customs, they sent a little emoji. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, they've had a couple gnarly wrecks themselves here recently.
Yeah.
From Robert, get better, Ike.
Appreciate it.
Trav Man again. If anyone missed it in the beginning of the video, John said all super chats are going towards Ike medical bills. That's right. Thanks, man. From Tony. Hey, guys, I'm working on putting an 09 CBR 600RR engine into a Hammerhead go-kart. How do you guys feel about the Hammerheads? Do you know what Hammerhead is?
No.
I do. So,
really?
Yeah, dude, Sweeney's got one.
Oh.
Yeah. One of our longtime subscribers, he always comes out to Mini Mayhem. It's a Hammerhead. It's like somewhere in between a go-kart and a buggy. Full cage, two-seater. I think it's 250 cc's, something like that. They're pretty good. They're, Sweeney beats the poop out of his, and it's fine.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot for sure.
Yeah, that's a lot of go.
Yeah, it's a lot of go.
I think you got to go
I don't know how thick the tubing is
down
on those.
Some more, Charles.
But I think Sweeney had a friend who put a GSXR engine in one, and that thing was crazy.
That thing was,
screaming. From Tyrannus again. Get well soon, Ike. Can't wait to get you in our builds next time. Yeah. From Cooter's Garage. I'm going to say you wrecked 13 times. Ike, you keep taking it for the team like a crash test dummy. Get well, buddy. 73 is from Hillsboro, Texas. Brian Terrell.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Brian, thanks. Good to hear from you, man. Immortal Cage, get well soon, Ike. I'm an avid viewer of your channel and Cars and Cameras. I can say if gut feeling, I can say it. Gut feeling is normally right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have.
But see, I've had those feelings
And
many
we were
a time.
fine.
Yeah,
And we were fine.
It's
but,
weird. It's
you
just
know,
dumb luck for a long time.
yeah. 7 years is a good long run.
We made it 2,494 days
Without being in the hospital.
between when we started making videos and the day I correct.
Yeah.
Let's see here. From Ronaldo, turn the volume up. Oh boy, I didn't teach Charles how to do that. That's okay. No, I'll just turn it up over here. We should probably be closer to these mics too.
Okay. Well, sorry.
From Hingle McCringleberry. Hey, Ike, buy yourself some tacos on me. You know what's
like
funny
Taco
about
Bell.
Ike?
I like Taco
He
Bell.
doesn't like Mexican food.
Well, here's the story. My mother loved Mexican food so much that, like, 9 out of 10 times we were having Mexican food. And I just kind of got burnt out on it. So, you know.
Nobody's perfect.
I mean, I like tacos all right.
Yeah, I love
Chicken
tacos.
with sour cream and stuff, you know.
From Eugene Backyard Repair. Hey, Ike, I have a Yamaha with a CVT. They are usually pretty noisy sounding. I'm not sure what kind of Yamaha or CVT, but like the CVT itself is noisy or the engine is noisy. I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah.
But thanks for the donation. From
Yeah,
Henry.
appreciate it.
You guys rock. Get better, Ike. Always worth a donation watching your streams. Ike will get back to trenching one of these days. That's a great way to put that.
Yeah.
That's funny. From Mark. Sorry you got hurt, Ike. Get well soon. Seems like the new front tires stuck too much. Those are some pretty sweet tires, I gotta say.
Yeah, they were
way
pretty
better.
good. Yeah. I took her a little hot.
Yep.
It is what it is.
From Ben. Thanks for sacrificing yourself for our entertainment.
Hope you enjoyed it.
That's exactly what this is, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's annoying. We get a lot of comments that are like, why don't you put exponentially larger engine on small, tiny vehicle? It's like, well, because you're not the one that has to drive it.
Yeah. And we've got several that have very large engines, and they're very scary.
Yeah. Like, there's a point where I'm having fun, and then it gets a little too scary, and then it's not fun anymore. Like, the Honduki is over the line for me, personally.
Yeah, that one's a bit scary.
Yeah. From Katie, I can't technology, LOL. IDK how to make this an even amount, but feel better soon from West Virginia.
Hey, I know Katie's a friend.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Katie.
Thanks, Katie.
Yep.
From Fenderman 250. Used to watch you guys back with the turbo cart. Inspired me to push forward with my channel. Hope to see it again one day.
Yeah, we got to break that thing back out.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Tyrannus again. Thanks for the
Thanks,
for the
guys.
$5, man. Big Bob is in the chat.
I love
And
that
yeah,
guy.
you Charles, send me a couple of good, just regular comments too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if you got them. I think that's pretty much. Ike, you got any closing thoughts on the Honduki, on the wreck? Anything?
Well, again, it's more of a straight line vehicle. I really like it. I don't think we need to trash it. I think we just need to know our limits and just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Basically, drag strip at Busco Beach.
Straight line.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hurt some feelings.
Yeah. No, I like it because it's like the 80s build, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be the fastest thing out there,
No, but that's okay.
but it ain't going to be the slowest.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a couple more coming through. If you have any other super chats, let us know now because we're winding things down. That's about it, man. Charles and I went out and bought a new vehicle the other day and surprised Ike. Should I spoil it? I don't know. But it's our first street legal vehicle. Well, second street legal vehicle.
Can be a street legal vehicle.
not
It's
right
not
now.
street legal yet.
Yeah, but we're thinking like recovery vehicle, like shop truck. I mean, Cars and Cameras needs a company vehicle. If Cars and Cameras were to have a company vehicle, it would be one of these. And you can actually see it for a split second in today's video as well.
Man, I don't know about having it as, you know, specifically Cars and Cameras vehicle. A lot of people would look at it and feel sorry for us.
Well, maybe we might get more super chats.
Oh, there we go. Didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very, very, very small truck.
Yeah.
All right, so
I really like it.
Last 2 or 3 here. Oh, Big Bob. What's up, Big Bob? Get well soon, Ike. You were a good sport at the Dust Bowl collab. We had a great time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you did good, all things considered.
Yeah,
Man, you had a lot going on.
Moving a little slow.
Back to 1 cylinders for a while. Get well soon, Ike. That was from Saul. That's funny.
Appreciate it.
Can you click on that? Yep. Like double click so it's bigger. Okay. From Cole Brandon 1. Wow, I just lost control of a YZ85 and broke my collarbone in my back and messed up my ankle. Man. We are doing the same thing right now. OMG.
Man, I am so you sound like you're in way worse shape than me.
That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick.
Get well soon.
Yeah. Good luck to you, man. Last one from Christopher. Please, please, please be careful and use proper safety gear because we all want to see you guys keep going with all your limbs still attached.
Thank you.
We just have we have a problem where we get so darn excited to ride something.
Well, yeah, and it's pretty hot outside. And
yeah.
I think mostly we're just that ready to get on the project. So
yeah, but I mean, still at this point, after who knows how many wrecks and 1 trip to the hospital now, maybe it's time we learn.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, thanks for tuning into the podcast, everybody. If you want to rewatch and re-listen, you can find it on our podcast channel at The Wheel with Cars and Cameras. We started a new channel membership tier. We have one with perks now. We're calling it the Cars and Cameras Crew Chiefs. So we have the pit crew, now we have the crew chiefs, and that one actually has behind the scenes videos. And we have the first one is already uploaded, and it features me and Charles and Ike building a watering system for our new Dust Bowl racetrack. You can see it in the video, but you can see us how we build it and put it together. It was basically parts we all had laying around. Like
pretty much.
$10 worth of PVC or something like that. So if you want to help support us and get some behind-the-scenes videos as well, join the Cars and Cameras Crew Chief program. I think we had 2 more Super Chats come through. We'll hit those real quick, and then I think we'll be out of here. Later this week, we are working on a big block Briggs mini bike build. That's going to be fun. We have this new company truck coming up, which is going to be cool. And you know what? I got some concrete poured.
Yeah. The shop should be going up soon.
I have called these people.
Yeah.
Like 4 times in the last 7 days.
And they hadn't called you back.
No, they talked to me. They're just like, well, he hadn't gotten up with me yet. Because, like, apparently they contract the, am I allowed to say erection?
Oh, well, you just did.
That's what they call it. Anyway, yeah, I shouldn't have. Now I'm just brain dead. Anyway, so they contract out. This company contracts out the people who put the building together, and apparently they are swamped like everybody else is these days. Charles, can you pull up those last couple super chats and we'll wrap it up? Okay. All right, from Don, the sling is a badge of honor. Take chances, drive fast, and have fun.
I'll do my best.
From Forrest, I got a cart and a 212 recently, and I've never seen this style cage before. Do you guys know how to identify it?
Not really. I mean, like, there's so many different
Dude, there are
go-karts.
like
numbers hidden on the frame.
Yeah, there could be numbers on the frame. Start Googling. Post on a Facebook page.
If it's been painted over, maybe they painted over a decal. A razor blade works pretty good on scraping off the paint off the decal, and you can see something there. Other than that, it's just going all over the internet looking for specific go-karts that fit your build or whatever. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you.
There are like a bunch we have, we don't even know what they
Oh,
are.
yeah. We don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
We got a mini bike right now. We have no idea what it is.
Yeah. But it was already chopped up, so we're going to chop it some more so
Yep.
we can fit a big block
I
in there.
sure hope it's not a George Barris mini bike or something.
Yeah, that would be painful.
That would be so bad.
JJ Carlisle just upgraded to the crew chief membership tier. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support.
Appreciate
Hope you like the behind-the-scenes videos. Our next behind-the-scenes videos is going to be... So Ike couldn't do much during the Dust Bowl.
No.
But he did go around and interview people.
Yes.
So we have these kind of pit interview behind the scenes going up soon.
They're a little rough.
Dude, what was so funny is, like, I mean, you're clearly trying to recover this whole time.
Yeah.
And so you're like, dude, what are these people's names? I forgot their names. And so, like, your interviews are just like, who are you?
I mean,
why are you here?
the majority of the people I knew, but I am real bad with names. I have forgotten my girlfriend's names. And that's whenever I'm like, hey, babe. You know? So I'm terrible with names. Great with faces, though.
Yeah, and Build, Break, Repeat, Jason and Joe, if you guys are watching this, if you go back, and I'm throwing you under the bus, dog.
Oh.
In the Backyard 500 video, after Jason flips the four-wheeler, you could see Ike zoom in, and he's like,
Build, Break,
or repeat is down.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
That's true. I guess you didn't know who was racing.
Well, I
just thought it was
didn't,
hilarious.
but I mean, I know who they are, but anyhow, get me in trouble.
I
But
know. He knows your names now, guys.
Yeah.
All right, from Katie, Bo, Beatty, Banana, Fana. How can you have a username that long? How is that allowed?
I dig it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love watching you guys. Would love to see some property vehicle tours from Ike since he won't be wrenching for a while. Maybe some RC car races. That's a good idea. Some good content for you, man.
Today, I cooked on video.
Yep.
So, video coming out soon, how to make beanie weenies from scratch. And I liked it.
It turned out good.
John liked it. Charles liked it. So,
It's beautiful.
yeah.
And
Are you?
Charles is piggy, apparently.
Okay. Awesome.
From Cole, just joined the pit crew. Thanks for joining our membership, guys. From Muse, just wanted to thank you for inspiring me to build go-karts. Can you explain how to build a 480 series torque converter without buying a kit? It's one of those things you can build it, but the amount of time and like parts you're going to have to buy, if your time is worth nothing, you could probably save a couple bucks on it. But
Yeah. I just don't think it's worth like throwing stuff together. Sometimes you spend more time or more money than you really should. I got a buddy of mine that does that stuff all the time.
tries to save money
He
and
tries
ends
to
up
save
spending
money,
more.
and he winds up spending more than if he would have just gone out and bought the, whatever. So
Yeah, and plus, like, if the nice thing about buying one from Go Power Sports is like you get the product, and if you have an issue with it, you call them and you can get support on it.
Yep.
If you make one, there's really, you got Facebook or something.
you got to worry about the belt. You got to worry about the pulleys. You got to worry about
Backing plate's got to be
backing
big.
plate. You got to worry about all that stuff. Sometimes it's just not worth it.
Yeah, we've been there.
Many times.
Yeah. Let's see, from Tyrannus again, RC Micro Mayhem.
Duh.
I dig it.
All right. Y'all coming over?
Come on down, boys.
Or are we going over to y'all's place?
Cool. We got one more. We can save the rest of the super chats for the next episode. How about that? So, yeah. Anyone else with a super chat we haven't answered? Oh, okay. It just came through from Fish Up. Glad you are okay. I gnarly crash man. I tattoo for a living and am debating on tattooing a still of your crash on myself. That would be cool.
That would be cool. You'd be the first. Now, we've had other tattoo people get, like, it'll be fine tattoos. We've had, I don't know, a handful of people ask permission, and it's like, I mean, that's cool. You can do it. I wouldn't make it your first tattoo, though. You know? I mean, I've said that. So I don't know how you would make my still.
Yeah, the annoying thing
crash.
about the crash is that, like, it's all
a big
dust.
Big dust.
All dust.
Yeah. So you'd be guessing at what it looked like.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
yeah.
Anyway, we have some fun stuff coming up on the channel. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for all your super chats, all your support. It's definitely going to help Ike out on the road to recovery.
Yep.
So be safe out there, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in and for your support. And we will catch you next time. Shout out to our buddy Charles for producing the show.
Thank you, Charles. No problem, man. So appreciate y'all watching.
Sweet.
So what's the max?